Okay, I'm live a lot later than I planned to. So you're not gonna believe this. I fucked up the stream. I know, very surprising. Actually, I ran into a few problems, and then I was streaming, quote unquote. I was streaming for a bit, not realizing that it's actually not live. So I was talking to myself like a fool for a while, which is just great. But you know, that's not too bad. I think it should be live now. Anyway, this is Cave Story. I'm gonna say everything I was saying all over again. I hope it's actually going through this time. This is Cave Story. This is a game that came out about 2004, I think. But I'm playing the remastered version that came out in 2011. And this remastered version includes a few options. You know, hey, if anyone's here, I don't know if anyone's gonna reach, if this is gonna reach anybody because of all the problems I've had so far. But if anyone's here, just let me know this is real, this is working. So this remastered version comes with a few bonuses, quote unquote, because they're not that great. So you actually have a remastered graphics version, which looks like shit. I think it looks terrible. So we're not going to be using that. I'm live. Hi, thank you. Oh my god, it's so embarrassing that I was playing for a while. I've only ever streamed on Twitch before, so getting used to this was kind of rough. But there's also a remastered music option, and personally, I prefer the original version of the soundtrack. But here's the thing, there's some weird issue, and I'm not sure why this occurs. I couldn't find anybody else online that mentioned it, but it turns out that when I play the original version of the soundtrack for this game, it really fucks all the audio on my PC, including my microphone input. And this is the only game that does this, and I haven't seen anybody else mention this online. No, nothing on the OBS forums, nothing on my microphone forums, nothing on Cave Story. I didn't get it. I don't know why it happened. But it actually still occurs with a remastered soundtrack, although to a lesser extent. Now, these are just two of my test files, and I was playing alone for a decent amount of time, like a psychopath. So let's delete any of these, it doesn't matter. And I'll play the game over again. So I played this game a really long time ago. It's one of the games I'm familiar with. Well, I say that like I don't play games. I'm pretty into games, I guess you could say. But I'm very familiar with this game. And I have streamed it in the past, but it's one of my comfort games. So I decided for another test stream over here, because I haven't streamed in quite a while now. I wanted to start this game. What the fuck? I thought there was supposed to be a cutscene at first, but I don't see shit. That's really weird. I don't know if that was a glitch or anything, or maybe because I started a new save file. But anyway, this is Cave Story. It's a game that was developed by just one guy. His name was Pixel, and he developed a few other games besides this, one of which is Carol Blaster, and the other is I don't remember the name. Squid Game. It's a game about a squid. I don't remember what it's called. It's like Ika something. But I haven't played either. I've only played Cave Story. So there's this little jit over here who's fast asleep. But you know, we don't need to worry about him. We can just take this weapon over here. Okay, here's another cutscene that was supposed to. It's supposed to be a continuation of earlier, I think. I don't know why this didn't play. So this one guy, he's on IRC. And he's texting this girl. Well, it's not texting, but he's messaging this girl. But it's actually not weird because he's her brother, apparently. So that's fine. And this guy, he just doesn't wake up. So I have to kind of remember all the talking points I was mentioning while I was streaming to myself. Something I wanted to note before I kind of delve too deep into the game is that, you know, I was kind of was torn between, you know, when you're streaming a game or when you're recording a game or anything like a Let's Play or anything like that, you know, should you should you be reading all the dialogue in the game, especially in the game with a shit ton of like, do you read everything? And so kind of the consensus online that I've seen for a bit, actually this is only kind of a recent thing, but people have been saying, you know, if you're not reading the dialogue, if you're skipping the dialogue, you're kind of disrespecting the game, you know, which, you know, that made a bit of sense to me. I was like, yeah, you know, I get where they're coming from, you know, maybe you are disrespecting the game. You should read everything out loud. But then at the same time, if you're streaming to an audience, you kind of have to, you know, think about them too. It's like, you don't want to read out everything. Although this game doesn't have much text. I'm still not going to read out everything because it's not, I feel like it's just not my thing to do. But yeah, he's still texting his sister. It's not really anything important, but we fall down here. Oh shit, that's a spoiler. Anyway, we're down here. And these two furries are fighting over a key. And they're trying to protect Sue, who's an outsider. I don't know what they mean by this, but there's a doctor. If Sue isn't turning, you could be in danger. But yeah, there's some drama going on over here, and then we fall in between it. This is not my favorite character, but you know, he's kind of he's a character that a lot of people like. He's King. He's a Mimiga. I thought you were one of them. One of who? What did he mean by them? He's the number one in the village. But there's only 6 of them left, so it's sad. She's just an outsider that came into the village. What? We don't take kindly to outsiders here. If it's a story-centric game. So this game actually has, it's a compelling story, but it's really simple. And honestly, I feel like you could pick up on quite a bit of it without really reading any dialogue. Like, it's kind of unnecessary to some extent, but you know, there are some cool emotional moments, I guess you could say. This guy thinks Sue is cute, which is, you know, it makes sense. You know, they're all rabbits, but me, not really. But she hates everyone. Anyway, we have to come down here and get this, this locket. Do I actually watch VTuber? I do. I actually do, which I know is it's some people may think it's just me looking at things in kind of like an outsider perspective, but you know, I do understand everything that's going on, and I used to watch quite a bit, but nowadays it's kind of been toned down a bit just because I've been a lot more busy recently. They get into another argument. She's not handing over the key. The King is all right though. So actually, you know, it was during December of 2020, or around that time, not specifically December, but around 2020, end of that time, where I would watch the most. And I was kind of confused as to why I was doing it at first. I was like, why the fuck am I watching this? It's really strange. I don't understand what happened to the free time I had before. Or rather, how do I have this free time now that I wasn't using before? And then I realized it was because my favorite streamer, well, I didn't ever watch his streams, I only watched his VODs, but Vinny Vinesauce, I think that was around the time where he got caught up in a lot of heat, unwarranted heat, and that's when he stopped streaming, he stopped uploading. But you know, I don't really follow him more than just his videos. So I didn't really know what was going on. I didn't really notice the lack of videos. So I guess I use VTubers as a way to kind of fill in that hole without realizing it. So after Vinny started streaming again, I kind of stopped watching them as much. Although I still do tune in sometimes. Not to really any specific person, but I kind of just jump between them whenever someone's live. And I check out the debuts and stuff. Anyway, this is actually an important piece of lore here. This is the farm where we grow flowers. These flowers are a precious source of food, but not the red flowers. If we eat red flowers, our blood pressure skyrockets and we'll die in an instant. So I'm actually playing the regular mode. I have played the game a ton before, but I'm not confident enough in streaming it in hard mode because I feel like to an extent I'll just keep dying over and over again. It's just going to be kind of really infuriating to watch. I decided this is the best course of action. There's a map here, with some really strange dialogue. I never understood this. As long as you always maintain a sense of exploration, you will someday find the way out. This is my hope. I don't know if that's ever explained. Who wrote that? What it's about? Maybe the dev wrote it. Yeah, there's a big chungus here. Sorry, it's not. It's not a chungus. Sue? You mean the girl staying at Arthur's house? Yeah. She's cute. People really like Sue. Yeah, this is one of the first games I ever played on. I think it might be the first game I played on PC. You know, besides like Flash games online and such. So it does have a lot of nostalgia for me. But honestly, I've played it so much recently. It kind of feels like a modern game to me. And it looks like a modern game too. Like if this game came out nowadays, even with the original graphics, it looks amazing, especially compared to other games from the time. So Toriko thinks we're villains, but no, I'm just a dude. The doctor's such a cruel and evil person. He shows up in the village and kidnaps Mimiga, at times even killing someone. He killed her older brother. That's so fucked. So we picked up her pendant, but she don't want it. And so this happens. This is a lot of people's favorite character. It's Balrog. And he says, "Oh yeah," when he breaks through the door, which, you know, okay. Clearly, I mean, that's the Kool-Aid guy, you know? He breaks through the doors and he says, "Oh yeah." But it's actually, I was interested in what they said in the Japanese version, so I looked up and he actually says Doria. Doria. Kind of like Josuke when he goes Doria. Anyway, something like that. But I think in the fan translation for this game when it first came out, they translated that as huzzah. But now it's "oh yeah." And I feel like they did it because they knew it sounded like the Kool-Aid guy. I don't know how I feel about it. It's alright. It's kind of funny. Anyway, these are two of the main villains in the game. It's Misery and Balrog. He has the nose and brain of a dog. You know, the dialogue's actually pretty entertaining. You must be Sue. Well, we know she's not, but she gets kidnapped. Oh, fuck. And the rest is up to him. Yeah, I almost got the game on 3DS when it came out, even though I played the PC version because I loved it so much. But I don't think my parents bought it for me. Actually, I don't remember the exact circumstances about it. But so Balrog asks us if we want to fight, and you know, if you actually say no, you know, he just fucks off. He doesn't fight you. It's really, it's actually pretty funny, but there's actually really no point in fighting him. He doesn't drop anything useful, doesn't drop anything unique, and it's kind of just a waste of time. But we'll fight him again later, so it's not like missing out on a cool encounter. Yeah, so the 3DS version, I think it only had the updated 3D graphics, or did it have the original graphics as well? Because I know a lot of people didn't like the way the 3D graphics looked, and personally I didn't like them either. So I didn't feel too bad about missing out on it. Anyway, Toriko just got kidnapped. Now the only girl left in the entire village is Sue. What? Oh god. Well, that's okay. Sue's hidden away. But anyway, we have to go report this kidnapping to the local officer. This guy. What did you say? Toriko's been kidnapped? That's terrible. We have to inform King. That's, for some reason, this line of dialogue here sounds like the most sarcastic shit ever. It's like he doesn't give a fuck. But yeah, we have to go to the cemetery. There's a bunch, oh shit. Yeah, there's a bunch of these shrooms here, but they don't drop any experience, so there's no point in killing them. Also, I don't think I explained the experience system in this game, so actually it's really cool. Here rests the Mimiga hero, Arthur. He's not an author. So we get the key. So the experience system in this game is cool. You get experience by defeating enemies, and each weapon has its own experience bar. But the thing is, when you take damage from enemies, that experience bar goes down. You can actually de-level your weapons, which kind of, it makes you more wary about taking damage from enemies. So we save over here. Saving is really important in this game because if you die, you go back to your last save. There's no checkpoints. So if you haven't saved in a while and you die, it's really bad. So there's flowers here, and you'll realize if you put 2 and 2 together, those are red flowers that they said they weren't growing earlier. So it's kind of strange that they're there. Anyway, we get teleportation to the first area of the game, the first real area. What kind of games do I like? I'm kind of a fan of... I'm a big fan of platformers, which this game is technically one too. But nowadays, I'm not really quite sure. I like JRPGs a lot, although a lot of them are quite hit or miss. So I actually played and some people noticed this in the newest VT video. There's the world ends with you. You know, I always have trouble saying that title. The world ends with you, or TWEWY. I put the soundtrack of that game in the video, and I love that game. I played it recently, actually, very recently. I played it for the first time maybe a month ago, and I thought it was one of the best games I've ever played. It was amazing. And then I was like, you know what? I remember they released a sequel to this game 14 years later. I wonder how that was like. I played it and it was shit. I fucking hated it. But yeah. But it makes sense. Not really. Well, it does make sense. You know what? There's rarely any games or franchises or any media things that are like revived years after they're dead and are still good. Like the revival is always like soulless, isn't it? Anyway, there's there's Sue. There you are, you monster. Don't scare me. And I mean, just look at the size difference. It's like it's like Aaron Hansen versus. Sorry, I didn't watch that shit. I didn't watch the creator box off, whatever it's called. But yeah, the size difference is fucked. I mean, look. Oh, shit. Let's get. Yeah, that's not. And she gets the shit kicked out of her, and it just keeps happening. And he doesn't let go. And then she looks back at us like, yo. And then he fucking hits her again. What? And she's gone. Yeah, Metroid Dread was actually good. I played that earlier. Actually, did that game come out last year? That game did come out last year. That's... Man. Time really flies. I really enjoyed the game, but it was a bit more linear than I wanted it to be. But, you know, that's hardly a criticism, because there's still a lot of exploration to do in the game. Just the main path kind of really funnels you into the area. And, you know, a lot of the older Metroid games I did have trouble with, so I think it's, in the end, it's probably just a good thing. Anyway, this is a Cthulhu here, which is it's kind of weird, but he says we're a soldier from the surface. Where's your blonde pal? So these guys, we lost our memory. That's the first time any guy mentions that we're an amnesiac. So those Cthulhu guys, I don't think they're ever really like explained. I don't think anyone ever mentions what they are. I don't think they ever talk about what they are. But you know, it's kind of cool. You don't need everything explained to you. But for some reason, they seem to know a lot more lore than anything else. So, you know, they're there. There's no secret subplot with the Cthulhus or anything. They're just there. It's kind of cool. Anyway, this is mandatory. You have to get the ID card here, and if it's your first time playing, then it might be a bit difficult to figure that out. But there is a hint later. I honestly can't remember my first time playing this game and how much I struggled, because I surely did, right? There's no way I played this and I just got through with it easily. There's some more red flowers on the bed over there. But all I do remember is that I would always replay the final area of the game over and over and over again, just because it was so fun. It was so difficult and fun. So this is the missile launcher. I just wanted to inspect these red flower petals here. This is the missile launcher. It works just like Metroid, where you have a limited amount of ammo, but you can pick them up later from consumables. Anyway, these are the hints that tell you where you need to go. Get the dragon eggs at the bottom. Yeah, those are dragon eggs, by the way. Anyway, we have to level up the missile launcher too, because there's a boss fight coming up really soon. And yeah, the game is free. So yeah, I didn't mention this, but the original release of the game is freeware. And it is still on the creator's website. You can just search up Cave Story and it's right there. You can download the game for free. The only issue I have with the freeware version of the game is Well, besides the audio issue, which occurs on every version for me, it's only a me issue, so don't let that worry you. But the game is a bit, the aspect ratio, the resolution of the game, it's tiny. I think it's like 640 by something along those lines. It's really small, and if you upscale it, it's just gonna be blurry and shit. So it's not that great. But if you don't want to shell out $15 or whatever it is for this game right now, it's really the perfect way to play the game. So we actually need to go here and insert the ID card, and that removes that cool red shield that was up there earlier, and we can get to the boss. And I would like to level up the missile launcher before I go. Just one more time. Oh shit, that should be enough. There we go. Yeah, once you reach level 3 on a weapon, you can actually max it out to the max level, which doesn't make it more powerful, but just introduces some buffer so you don't lose all your experience immediately when you get hit. This is Igor. It's actually not difficult at all. He's a lot more menacing. He looks a lot more menacing than he is. Hey, what's up, camper? So yeah, he goes down pretty easily. I'm pretty bad at mashing though, and this game kind of requires quite a bit of mashing at some sections. Also, I guess this is interesting if it's your first time seeing the game. He turns back into the regular Mimiga, which is just like, whoa, that's just weird. And now you feel bad for just fucking murdering him, but it was necessary. Anyway, Sue's here. I'm gonna take it serious now, but yeah, the battle's already over. Did you save me? So it doesn't matter what you say here, but she gets upset either way. But I might as well tell her that I'm a Chad that saved her, because she is kind of cute, guys. I can take care of myself. I hate this island and every living thing on it. That's just fucked. Anyway, here's the egg. But it's interesting over here. She tries to hatch the egg, but the egg has a password. What? That's just the future. But yeah, she leaves. And then she kind of Sun a bit. She kind of warms up to us immediately because clearly we saved. Actually, she warms up to you even if you say you didn't save her, which is a bit weird, but she realizes you're not one of them. You're actually you're not from this island. So she likes you. She's my kind of Oshi. So she gracefully, not gracefully, she so kindly lets us go with her, which is great. But yeah, there's nothing we can do here. So we just have to go all the way back, which is not actually a problem at all. It's really short. See, a huge problem I have when playing games is, I always used to watch the Game Grumps as a kid. Not that I watch them anymore. That's, no. Sorry. If you like the Game Grumps, it's not a problem, but I don't watch them anymore. But, Aaron always used to say, he was like, I can't multitask. I can't play while talking. I always thought it was bullshit, but he's right. It's actually really hard. But he's also very bad at games at the same time, so let's not make it seem like it's a perfect excuse. I'll see if I can get through all this with no deaths, which it's probably not gonna happen, especially not on the last stage of the game. I am gonna get the true ending. So this game has 3 different endings, one of which is kind of not really an ending because it like cuts off the game halfway through. So it's kind of like, it's not a joke ending, but it's kind of like very bad end. So I'm gonna get the true ending, which has an extra section at the end, which is a lot harder. The difficulty spike's insane. I don't think it's a bad thing. Actually, I really love that. Like I said earlier, I kept replaying it over and over again because I thought it was so fun. But we'll get to that when we get there. So she logs back onto IRC. She starts messaging her brother, and he's there. And if it's your first time playing the game, you might think it's a bit weird that she's an animal And he's like a dude. But yeah, well, that gets explained later. And they have a mom too. So he says he's locked in here. And he's in Bushlands. It's a very, very cool name. His mom's not with them. She's with the doctor. So yeah, they talk about how the egg's locked with a password. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go save Kazuma. Because he's a genius. And you know, you can't see him now, but he's actually wearing glasses, which means he's clearly the intelligent character of the group. Actually, does he? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does. Copy that. So yeah, we're gonna go save him, and she's waiting on us. But then King comes in. So look at his sprite there. I actually can't tell, but it seems like he's kind of like sticking out his like finger like a gun. I don't know if I'm kind of imagining that. Oh, that was the guy behind him. Okay, yeah. I was really that was kind of weird. But the other guy definitely is right. He's not holding a gun. That's just his. He's doing finger guns. I've been waiting. It's really menacing. Taruko's been taken to the doctor. What? Yeah. So she gets tried for Mimiga crimes. And it's kind of going to be up to us to save her brother. This guy's so creepy. Welcome back. Sue has returned. We locked her up inside of a cage. What? Yeah, so they're holding her as like a hostage. We don't need someone like Sue. Okay. So I'll save. So like I said, the story is simple, but honestly, you know, it's very compelling. And the moment-to-moment interactions are really, really sweet at sometimes. And this is cool. I really like the how they like hate each other. Although Sue is you kind of get to understand why she hates them later. It's not completely unprecedented. Sue's been taken upstairs. Not unprecedented, but unreasonable, I guess. It's a little... There's some depth to it, but I'm not going to spoil too much in case you don't know what happens. The doctor's men mistook another Mimiga for me and kidnapped her instead. So we're going to go instead of her, like she says. We're going to go to the Bushlands. And King is not too happy. But there's nothing else we can do here. I'm actually not sure if we had to talk to her. I think we did have to talk to her to progress, but now we can go to the Bushlands. So honestly, I'm more interested in streaming games I've already played in the past before, just because it won't be such a nuisance to watch me like fuck up. There's a bot in chat, but I kind of want to try this creator's other games like Kero Blaster and the other Squid Game, whatever it was called. You're a soldier from the surface. Hasn't the war ended already? Anyway, yeah, it's more lore. This guy's Santa. He left his key there. We have to get it back for him. So I'm really bad at mashing, and something you'll probably notice is that while I'm mashing, I prefer not to speak because my voice kind of like wobbles a bit by it's because of the sheer intensity I'm putting into the controller. And yeah, I am playing with controller, although the game is meant to be played with keyboard, but I'm so used to playing platformers with a controller because I was a Nin toddler, a Nintendo toddler, that it's just kind of ingrained in me now. I did originally play this game for the first time with a keyboard on a laptop, and it wasn't the most comfortable thing, even back then when I didn't care that much. So he gives us a weapon. This is the fireball, which is actually, it's not that useful. It's pretty useful for one boss, but that's it's kind of it. So he says we have to go through the fireplace in Choco's house. And over here, these are one-hit KO spikes. I don't know why he has that in his house. So the fireball is pretty good for this one boss. It's not that good in any other capacity, pretty much. But you know, we want to level it up just for now. since this is a pretty good place to level shit up with all these enemies. Oh, fuck! I lost all my experience! Oh, I lost a shit ton of health too. Yeah, Wait, did I save? Well, it doesn't matter. Let's get through this without getting hit. I can do it. Okay. Well, I'll try that again. Did I get the... Yeah, I have the fireball. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I said I wanted to do this with no deaths. But you know, that one... I was just trying to show off, you know, like early Let's Players was just like... I was just trying to show off what dying looks like. You know, that's the reason why. Anyway, once it's at level 2, it's a lot stronger, and then... Oh, stop. And then level 3 is obviously more than that. So this is about where I got up to when I was streaming earlier to myself with no one watching. I was like, yeah, hey guys. And it turns out the stream wasn't live. I was an idiot. I played a bit more than this, actually. I went even further. I was just like, yeah, it's really weird how nothing, it's so quiet here, but yeah. Which is not really, it wasn't really surprising because I've streamed to 0 viewers for a very long time before, so it wasn't, I was just like, oh, I guess that's how it is, right? Anyway, this is the fireplace we have to go through allegedly. And obviously there's fire, so we can't get through it. And she says, you want to go through my fireplace? Which, I don't know if that's an innuendo or anything, but you're gonna need a bit of jellyfish juice. What? It's a bit strange. Or you actually, you know, it's not that strange. You might be thinking, what are you talking about? But you know, if you sleep over here, you actually get to bang the chick. And she leaves her lipstick in your inventory as proof. So I'll save. Who's my favorite VTuber? To be honest, I don't know if I have a favorite. I mentioned this earlier, but I kind of just bounce between different ones depending on who I see live. I'm trying to think, right? I'm honestly trying to think if there's anybody I watch more than anyone else specifically, but I don't believe there is. You know, for the most part, I am kind of a clip watcher for Japanese VTubers, which I know is, it might be degenerate to some people, but it's true. I like a lot of Niji-Sanji, JP's ones. I like, I'm gonna like butcher the names right now. Hold on, let me kill this big jelly real quick. Yeah, get fucked. I like Sasuke. And I like Yorumi Reina. I like both of them. Although, yeah, it's you're kind of limited to clips in that regard. To be honest, I'm not much of a stream watcher. I said I did like Vinesauce earlier, but I mostly just watch his VODs afterwards. I like Vinesauce Vinny and Joel. I like them both. Those are kind of my favorite streamers, VOD watchers. Anyway, we got the jellyfish juice. But it's not the first time we're gonna get it. We're gonna have to get jellyfish juice 3 more times, I think. We have to do it that many times. So this is kind of where, you know, they start adding a lot of padding to the game, which is understandable because I wasn't supposed to talk to you. It's understandable because, you know, it's a one-person developed game. They kind of were thinking, okay, how do I extend the length of this? Although I don't know. It wasn't really necessary because even without this, the length of the game is it's perfect, you know? It doesn't need to be so long. But yeah, we're gonna have to kill the big jelly a few more times. So there is actually an optional thing you can get with the big jelly that I will get just to show it. It's actually another weapon you can get, and it's probably the most useless weapon in the game. I don't like it personally. I'm sure a lot of people do like it. I'm sure there's some utility for it, but I hate it. But I'll get it anyway, just to pull up my inventory. And even then, it's pretty useless until you reach level 3. I don't know if I'll get it to level 3. I probably will just to show it. But anyway, yeah. I don't think I'll be playing this whole game in one sitting. Because I'm not very fast. We have to go in here. Not very fast. If we went in here earlier, we would notice the fireplace here. And if you were intuitive, you would have thought, well, what if I open up the fireplace there? And yeah, we get the bub line. It's another weapon you have to mash, and it releases bubbles. Obviously, bubbles are shit. They don't deal damage, but it's a cool looking weapon later, but it's just not very useful. Oh shit! No, not the egg corridor. Bushlands. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the AC on in my place because it's getting hot. It's 26.5 degrees. Jesus. Celsius, of course. And this thing takes a while to level up too. Frustratingly so. Yeah, it's such a pain. But I want to do it. Hey, of course you're not going to drop anything. How much damage do you deal? Yeah, not enough. So level 2 is a bit more useful. You can actually kill enemies now. But it has limited ammo, so once you... Well, not limited. Once you let go of the shot, it starts recharging again. And then at level 3, it starts circling around you. And then you can let go of the button to shoot them all. So it's alright, it's cool. But you know, I watched the speedrun. I don't know if I mentioned this. Did I mention this? I watched the speedrun of the game before playing it today. Just because I wanted to know if there's any way I could make the game better. Viewership wise, instead of stumbling around. There wasn't really much. There's 2 skips. And basically the fastest way to get in the game is there's this optional thing you can get. Let's not be vague about it. There's an optional weapon you can get, and if you get it, it kind of locks you out of the best weapon in the game, quote unquote, although it's kind of personal choice at that point, because they're both quite good weapons. So I'm not gonna get the speedrun weapon, even though it is pretty cool. Ever ate a marble? No. Why would you ask that question? Have you? It's just really strange. I don't know what the weirdest thing I've eaten is. Actually, I can't really think of anything. I wasn't really probably my own bogeys. It's probably the worst I've ever done as a kid. I can't really recall doing anything too bad. At least nothing that choked me. So these ghosts, these aren't ghosts. These are tombstones. They shoot back at you when you shoot them, which is kind of cool. This is locked. So let me do things in a proper order instead of wasting time. Because I do know what to do. So I shouldn't be faffing around. What do British people say? Faffing around? I shouldn't be doing that too much. So you can actually look at the hole in here. And that's where Kazuma is. He's locked in here, so we'll help him. Gives us a key. He says we should unlock the door with the key. But there's no keyhole, and you know, we could talk to him some more and he'll give us some more hints, but we're actually supposed to go over here. And yeah, there's a robot here. So we turn the power on and the robot turns on. And so this is gonna be another boss in this room. The robot kind of goes crazy, but yeah, he said the Kool-Aid guy shows up. We're not actually gonna fight the robot. Did you know the mimic I found wasn't Sue? I think regardless of what you say, he says the exact same line afterwards. Yup, she wasn't Sue. Said that the doctor was extremely upset. Misery received the beatdown. Jesus. Anyway, he's here to fight us, but oh shit. Oh, this is terrible. Yeah, it turns out that's not the best weapon to use in this map because there's a hole in the middle. I think Balrog himself doesn't have any a hitbox at the top of him, so you can actually stand on him, but yeah, you can do that. But there's no point doing it because I'm bad at the game. And we beat him really easily. That's kind of it. This guy, he gets fucked, so we help him out. And he's like, whoa, you, I was wrong about you. But he can make bombs, which is very interesting. So that's pretty useful for us breaking Kazuma out of that door. And he needs us to get the materials. And of course, one of them is jellyfish juice. Oh, fuck. We have to go back and get jellyfish juice. So that's like the 4th time we have to get it. But so the cool skip that you could have actually done in a speedrun if you're a godlike Degen speedrunner. Actually, fuck, I really should save at this point, right? Because any of these spikes could insta-kill me at any moment. Those red spikes down there. So these bats over here, you can actually bounce off of them to get all the way up here. And by doing that, you wouldn't have to consume your jellyfish juice to get through the fireplace here. But I'm not good enough to do that, so I'm not gonna. Does she have different dialogue now that we slept with her? No, nothing. Anyway, the fan's on now, so we don't need jellyfish juice to get back up. Oh shit. I want to level up. Ah! I want to level this shit back up. Whatever. It's probably not useful. Anyway. Oh, yeah, you have invincibility frames. So it's not... You don't insta-die if you touch it, like Sonic, but it's still scary. Anyway, how has everyone's day been? That's you ask that question when you know there's nothing to talk about anymore. Actually had an interesting interaction with a friend. I was gonna stream earlier in the day. I was interested in doing it for a while, but you know, it's kind of the nerves kind of set in for a bit. I don't know why. I really shouldn't be feeling that way, but you get used to it after a bit. So I kind of didn't really want to do it that much, but I decided to do it anyway. But just before, I wanted to contact my friends because I was like, well, if we want to hang out, then we should probably do it before I do this today. So I hit him up and I was like, hey, you want to go? It's kind of a routine. Wait, I went all the way back here when I didn't need to. Oh, fuck. Wait, let me just save since I'm here. Sorry, I kind of went absent-minded for a bit. We have a routine to kind of go on sushis on Friday. Well, it's not really a routine. I mean, I don't know how long they did it for. I've only been with them like twice. Yeah, I messaged him. I was like, "Want to go get sushi?" And he was like, "You know what? I'm actually already there. And not only am I already there, I'm by myself." I was like, "What do you mean you're by what?" No, it's not. It's not knocking against anybody that goes by themselves to a restaurant, but you know, it's a bit. Isn't that a bit weird to go by yourself to a restaurant? Like, you either got to be really rich or something else to like do that. And you know, I was really surprised. I was like, what do you mean you're by yourself? And he was like, well, I am. Yeah, I'll send a picture for proof. And I was like, no, I don't need a picture. So I confronted him. I was like, well, how rich are you that you're going by yourself to restaurants like this? Like that's a high class thing. And if you do go to restaurants by yourself, if a girl asks you, just all the guys, if you go to restaurants by yourself and a girl asks you, you do that often, you're like, you have to say yes. Yeah, all the time I go to restaurants. It's just what I do with my my shit tons of money. I basically just get a cook for me every day. You admit to it like that. Anyway, it turns out he was lying. He wasn't actually by himself. And my other friends were there. That was fun. We just went out for a while. But yeah, I came back and I was like, okay, I'll stream now. Anyway, what the robot told us we had to get. Oh, I missed something there. What the robot said we had to get was charcoal, jellyfish juice, and a gum base. I think that's what it was. So we got the charcoal earlier, we got the jellyfish juice now, and then this is cool. There's actually a jump scare there. Oh fuck! Oh my god! He deals so much damage. I should use missiles, shouldn't I? Well, yeah, that was it. Well, I knew he was coming, but I didn't know he would do that much damage. I need a bit more experience for this. Just to have a buffer. So what's cool about this game too is actually, if you miss the missiles in the first zone, you aren't locked out of them forever. You can actually unlock missiles at any point when getting these missile storage upgrades. If you haven't gotten missiles by then, you actually just get them instead of getting the capacity upgrade, which is cool. I'm actually not sure if I think Metroid does that too, but you know, it's still something nice to know. This area over here has some of the tightest jumps in the game, like the tightest jumps. I think the speedrun, they said you had a 4-frame window. I think it's this jump right over here. You have a 4-frame window to get it right. So, it's not too I was gonna say it's not too treacherous because you have platforms below you, but that's only if you actually manage to jump. It's really not that bad. Yeah, I mean, they put that save there for a reason. Oh my... It's locked? I forgot about that. I don't remember where to get the key. Also, I missed this place, the execution chamber. It's called that because if you break this and that falls on top of you, you die. Oh shit. Oh, I fucked it. Hold on. It's a bit of a puzzle for 3-year-olds that I failed. So I think we get the key by talking to Kazuma. Use a bomb? Yeah, that's it. Did you say gum base? So he gives us the gum key, which obviously, you know, there must be a connection between the two, but yeah. Also, you know, there was something I was struggling with all the VT videos for a while. Because I'm not very good with audio. I'm kind of an amateur. I was just doing what I felt sounded right. So I think for most, maybe every single one of the VT videos, my mic quality is kind of fucked. In the sense that there's way too much bass applied to it, and it's not because I wanted to make my voice sound like really, really epic and shit, because it really doesn't actually sound that good. It's just because oh shit, I'm doing really bad. It's just because I really just didn't have any knowledge of what sounded good or how to like EQ my voice. So I actually did adjust it before the stream now, and I think hopefully this sounds a lot better, but at the same time, the audio quality might be a bit fucked because, as I mentioned at the start, for some reason this game specifically, it really ruins the mic quality. Only this game. It's really strange. But yeah, I turned down the bass, and hopefully it sounds a lot better, but I'll kind of take a look back at this in retrospect and see if it sounded good. So we got gum bass, and Misery's here. Remember me? Of course I do. She says we're a soldier from the surface. I think Cthulhu also said that, so it kind of brings, it makes you start thinking, because the game doesn't really tell you where you are at all. So we're on an island, but apparently we're from the surface. There's Balrog. Actually, I think I only ever just noticed this now, but doesn't he have different shading depending on the area? Like, he's not always that green, is he? It's kind of cool if that's the case. Anyway, she buffs him. It kind of reminds me of the end of Yoshi's Island, where Bowser Jr. becomes giant, but he turns into a frog. But you know, that's the same. Anyway, he only opens up his mouth, his weak point, when you get behind him. But I can't mash fast enough to get through his projectiles, apparently. It's probably a lot easier on keyboard, but just not a fan of keyboard. And yeah, if you lose your experience, you just start dealing shit for damage. It's really not great. Actually, I should be using missiles. Am I an idiot? What was I thinking? Oh fuck, we got the frogs. Oh no, I leveled down. It's fine. You're gonna have to bear with the bad gameplay a bit. Yeah, we beat him real quick. And I believe we have everything we need now. So we'll save again. And now we can go back to the robot and get our cool bomb. Oh shit, and get our cool bomb. Yeah, this... I should really be a bit more careful, shouldn't I? Especially since I'm actually close to dying. Power supply room. Yes, I did gather everything. So they make the bomb. The robot makes the bomb, and we can finally free Kazuma. Go and blow up that door. Thank you. Are you taken? I don't know if I should answer that. No, it's okay. I'm not a VTuber. I don't need to lie. But the truth is I'm not taken. So let's save over here. And now we can finally free Kazuma. The bomb's been set, and we don't get to see it really. But yeah, we blow up the door. Wait, he doesn't wear glasses. Oh fuck! Wait, I was wrong. I said he was a smart character because he wears glasses and shit, but no. Oh, I messed up. Well, to be fair, his mother... Wait, no, I don't think his mother wears glasses either. I don't know where I came to this idea from. He doesn't even open his eyes. He's like Brock. Kazuma Sakamoto. But please call me Kazuma. Luckily, I was able to escape from the doctor, but then I was teleported here. I tried browsing the board on my own. Yeah, to some extent, I do try and show the best of the boards. Like, I try to show the things that are, first of all, the funniest and also the most palatable. But I also include some bad things too. I mean, I don't know. It's a bit degenerate that I'm on the boards to begin with, and really, a lot of people don't like the fact that I'm sharing the board, which, you know, I'll be honest, it's completely understandable that people have a problem with, you know, sharing the contents of 4chan earlier, but it's understandable, but at the same time, it's also unreasonable. Not unreasonable. It's a bit stupid, let's say that, because it's really not, it's not 2004 anymore, unfortunately. I don't know if that's unfortunate. It's not 2004 anymore. It's really not that special of a place, and there's really no reason not to extract the content from there and bring it elsewhere. It's really not a problem. Well, whatever. I'm not gonna think about it too much. I'm not gonna think about the ethics of sharing VT posts. But anyway, he says if you heard a place called Mimiga Village, and yeah, we know his sister Sue. And we tell him exactly what's happening. But then somehow the teleporter that hasn't been working this whole time starts working. Oh, he has glasses. Well, I don't know if those really count, but yeah, they're glasses. Professor Booster, you're safe. So he says Sue's in Mimiga Village. And yeah, we are gonna get them there. Then there's actually some strange dialogue here where he says we just met, but he sounds like he knows who we are. Will the red flowers work on Sue as well? Kazuma, the doctor has commenced snatching the Mimiga. You understand what this means? And the music stops playing, and they kind of they want to really make you read this part over here and kind of swallow it. Let it sink in. The doctor in the war. He's about to start a war, and we're the only one that can stop him. Ain't you the guy who makes 4chan vids? Yeah, I guess that's how I'm known nowadays, isn't it? I do wanna, so like when I started making the videos, obviously, you don't really, I mean, if you're like a 0 subscriber channel on YouTube, you don't really expect any video to blow up. Or at least, you know, you shouldn't if you are expecting them. So, I mean, I made the videos because I thought it was hilarious and I kind of wanted it for myself, but then somehow a lot of people started watching it. And I was, it was a bit strange, but it was also kind of funny. So I keep making the videos because I think they're hilarious. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest. I don't know how much longer I'll keep making the videos. It really depends on a lot of factors. It's not, I'm not going to be the VT guy forever, at least. Let's just put it that way. But I really did want to focus on gaming videos. And you know, my what I consider my best video, well, there's not many videos on the channel, but I really love the air ride video. And it's really, it doesn't have a lot of recognition, unfortunately, even though it's the video that I do want people to watch, but it's not like, you can't really control that. The air ride video was amazing, thank you. It makes you really happy to hear. It's always nice to hear that people like the videos. Like the air ride video has a lot of nice comments, and it always makes me feel good about myself. Not good about myself. that kind of sounds pretentious. Not pretentious. I don't know. It makes me feel good. I'm glad that other people are enjoying it, because I mean, the purpose of the videos is for other people to enjoy. That's the only reason I make them. But I am working on another game-related video. I'm working on a Bomberman video right now, and the script is almost done. So I'm hoping to release it this month, but I can't really promise anything. Not that I think many people are gonna watch it either, which is fine. It's not really, like, the numbers don't really matter at all. Oh, yeah, this is kind of funny. You see that their bike that they're riding on crashed. The numbers don't matter, but it's kind of a weird, like, correlation between the two, because I mean, you want to make videos that make people like laugh and like that people enjoy, but you know, at the same time, you want people to watch the videos. But I mean, I'm happy with the viewership the air ride video has already. It's nice. So I have played through Cave Story before, by the way. Sorry, I didn't answer that. Yeah, I've played through it a lot of times, but I'm not the best at it. Just because commentating during it makes me a lot worse too, and I'm really slow. Not in general, just while playing the game. Anyway, Sue explains to the Mimiga how the doctor is trying to turn them into weapons with the red flowers. So the Igor fight that we fought earlier, and actually that jump scare boss earlier, were actually Mimiga transformed by the red flower. She'll be filled with rage and turn into a weapon of death. So yeah, they're just kind of catching everybody up on what's happening. So they finally let Sue out. She used a Talk no Jutsu, apparently. And Sue comes in. They're finally free. Surviving. You know, I have a friend that always replies to "How are you doing?" with surviving. I wonder if he played this game and that's where he got it from. Probably not, but it would be funny if that was the case. And that Mimiga that's King, the bro. I like how it's so funny. He looks away like he's embarrassed. That's hilarious. He's a leader of the village and also a friend of mine. Wow, they really got close by the time we were gone. Most of them were taken away to the doctor. So yeah, Sorry I'm skipping a lot of the dialogue, but I think some of the story is pretty self-explanatory. So basically what's happening is a lot of the the doctor somehow came to this island. We don't know how. And apparently he came along with these humans and Sue, and he's planning on turning these Mimiga animals into weapons of mass destruction using red flowers. That's about as much as we know so far, I think. Anyway, let's talk to Sue. Welcome back. Damn. She is kinda cute. They weren't wrong. Seems like I owe you yet another one. So, Kazma's gonna handle the password for the egg. It's just such a stupid thing to say. Some shit happens here. She just sends question marks. Sue. Our escape must be put on hold for now. The doctor has found the location of the red flower, so this is fucked now. The doctor's gonna transform all the Mimiga into monsters. Best weapon, Spur or Nemesis? I'm a fan of the Spur. I've never really used the Nemesis. I also never really used the machine gun except for my first playthrough. But machine gun is fun, and machine gun is the speedrun weapon they use to get through the game fast. But Spur is so cool. The name is cool. Well, the names of all the weapons, I mean, Nemesis is pretty cool. The doctor's minions that will presumably go. So we have to eradicate the red flowers in Sand Zone. In the Desert Zone. Wow. Nice reference. So they're gonna take us to go there because we are, well, he explains here, we're an armed recon robot that was dispatched to this island 10 years ago. And apparently people didn't know we were a robot until now, which is strange. Like, I don't know how you couldn't tell. But yeah, so we're their only hope, of course. And we're gonna go to Sand Zone for them. I don't think there's anything we can do here right now. But yeah, as for Spur, like, what I really like about Spur especially is, the thing is, the sound design of this game, it's perfect. There's really not much about this game except for the slight padding that really is bad. Also, we got our first look at Curly here. And she just kind of, she exclaims and then leaves. Also, I'm using the remastered soundtrack. I was about to say this track sounds like shit, but that was just the intro. I'm still not that much of a fan of it. I prefer the originals a lot better. Oh fuck. Oh no no no. Oh my. Sorry, I'm really bad at platforming here for some reason. So there's this area here. Let's get my my missile launcher out because we're about to fight. So she comes out. So I mean, she clearly looks like a robot, right? Like, look at the pale white. I mean, it's just pure white. So I don't know how they didn't. I don't know how they didn't know we were a robot. But yeah, this is Curly, a visitor after such a long time. So she accuses us of wanting to slaughter the Mimiga. She feels sorry for us. That's just embarrassing. But that's not what we're trying. Oh shit, that's right. She's immune to the missile launcher. I forgot. Not, yeah. Fuck. I leveled down. It's alright. None of the bosses in this game are too difficult except for about 2 of them, I think. Pale white equals England. Yeah, they might be. But yeah, the Mimigas are white too. I guess it's an understandable confusion you can make. You plan on disposing of the Mimiga. I don't actually know what happens if you say yes, but we're not. Am I wrong in thinking that maybe this just ends the game and gives you a game over? No, that doesn't happen, right? We don't plan on doing that. She's wrong. Well, she was misunderstood. It's not their fault. This is Curly. And she's my favorite character for obvious reasons. And she has amnesia too, just like us. So she gives us the option to trade our primary weapon for the machine gun here. But you actually don't get to get any of the cooler weapons, in my opinion, if you trade the machine gun here, so I'm not going to do it. It is the speedrun weapon of choice, the machine gun, but I don't want to do it. Because I much prefer the spur weapon that you get to trade for later. Anyway, for now, we just have to progress. Saying no to mimic a genocide. Well, I'm a good guy. I'm not gonna... Actually, I'm not sure what happens. You don't get a game over there, do you? Also, these guys split into smaller pieces, which is really annoying. I think the missile launcher is the best way to get rid of them, but I wanted to level up this. Not going for Curly's secret. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Well, we'll go back and get it anyway. Shit. Yeah, I've really screwed the pooch on this one. Oh, this is fun. Oh, no, no, no. All right, let's try and get up here. My spur is leveled down. I need experience again. Actually, I'm not gonna grind for it too much because, first off, just fuck these guys, and second, we're not gonna need the polar star for the next fight. Oh shit! No! Oh my! No wait, I think I need to kill you guys. Oh. Yeah, you know, this is a waste of time. Look at that save point there. Oh my, yeah, I can't do it. Wait, these are spike. Oh my. Why am I doing so badly? Hold on. Yeah, I really am getting streamer brain right now. Oh no. I think I called this weapon the spur accidentally too. This is just the polar star. Thankfully there is a full heal here. And there are sand crocodiles that come out of the sand there, so I don't want to step there. Anyway, yeah, the boss. This boss is pretty easy. I remember. I think I remember. You want to take me on? But we don't need to because this thing shows up. So the fireball kind of just destroys this guy. I mentioned there's only one boss that the fireball's good against. I think I was wrong. It's two bosses, kind of. Oh shit. I mean, it's good against the frog, Balfrog, whatever you want to call him, but I think missile launcher is better on that one. This one, missile launcher. I'm actually not sure if missile launcher would have been better there, but the speedrun I watched used the fireball, so I'm just going with that. Always trust a speedrunner. They spent so much more hours in the game than I ever will, so I'll just trust them. Anyway, this is another stage that has quite a bit of padding. You know, thinking about it, this game just has a lot of padding overall in like every scenario, but thankfully it's not terrible. Oh. Yes, I saw that coming and I still fucked it up. Oh my. This is just a disaster. I can't even get my experience back. Yeah, but anyway, killing that guy opens up this path. But what we really want to do... Hold on. No, please, please! I lost all my experience. And I almost did it again. Oh fuck. So over here there's a hag's house. I should have read the sign. This is Jenka. Who are you? Wait, you don't say anything to us? Wait, hold on. I think I need to bring her dogs to her. Anyway, what we need to do now is we need to start bringing her dogs to her. One of which was in Curly's home. I think that's when she starts saying things to us. Anyway, one of them's over here. Oh shit. Yeah, we do need the dogs, but I didn't I messed up the platform there. I didn't realize that I had to bring it to her for her to actually say anything. Down here, what is the point of this? I was never sure. Anyway, so I think over here in Curly's house there is a dog, but also I think if you rest in this bed. Wait, how do you get Curly's secret? Where's that at? Wait, we can't get the dog? Uh-oh. Oh, we have to talk to you first? Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, I was really afraid that I'd fucked something for a second, but no. I think we just had to talk to that kid. So I think there's about 5, yeah, there's 5 dogs in this map. No, no, no. There's 5 dogs in this stage. And we're gonna have to run around getting all of them to Jenka. They're not too terrible, but one of them is kind of a bit annoying to get. Anyway, there's our doggy. You just know. Oh, Balrog shows up. And you find out that Misery is actually Jenka's daughter, which is a bit weird. I'm not here to cause no trouble. So they want the key to the warehouse with the red flower, but we're not going to give it to them, obviously. Or, well, Jenka's not going to give it to them. Because she's a good guy. Well, you know. It depends on your perception, or what side you're on, I guess. But she's good for us. So yeah, she wants us to bring her doggies. Which is, it really sucks. Unfortunately, but we'll do it. And I should remember where all of them are. One of them is right here. Oh yeah, no, I definitely remember where they are. It's a bit infuriating because one of them is all the way... Wait, it's not here? Oh, no, it is. It's in the chest. That's right. One of them is all the way at the end of the stage. So you have to go all the way to the end, and then back, and then to the end again. It's just like the jellyfish juice. But that's alright. But for first timers that play the game, you would get the missile, not the missile launcher, you would get the machine gun here. And the cool thing about the machine gun, the reason it's kind of the speedrun tactic is because, oh yeah, she gives us a lot of lore. Sorry, wait, I should have read that. She said years ago there was a bunch of robots sent to this island who are responsible for the deaths of a bunch of defenseless Mimiga. I think that's pretty much what she said. And for the lives, and we were responsible for the lives of people who defended the Mimiga. So we're a bad guy, according to her. And the red flower was used by the Mimiga to fight against us robots. So I think that's cool. How it turns out that your origin is actually an evil one. But you lost your memory, so really it's really not our fault anymore, is it? But yeah, did I mention, so the machine gun is basically a jetpack. You can see a gun there. You basically use it as a jetpack because what you can do is at its maximum level you can fire the machine gun below you and it lets you hover essentially for pretty much infinitely if you time your shots correctly, which is really cool. But I'm not gonna get it. But yeah, so if this is your first time playing the game and you get the machine gun, oh crap, it makes traversing through this area so much easier. So I guess if it's your first time playing, oh my god, it's really not too infuriating because of that. You gotta go. Curly's secret is in a hidden wall. I'll try looking for it, but anyway, yeah, this dog runs. You have to get the timing. It's kind of precise timing to pick him up there, and if you miss him, he runs across all the way to the left, and then back again. Oh my god, I thought I got hit by that. So we'll bring him back, and he'll give us some more lore. Let me go look for the hidden wall right after this. That one's mine. I'm not sure who else could have owned the dogs here. Have you seen an enraged Mimiga? Eating the red flower will make me stronger. A great many of the Mimiga believed this and chose to eat the red flower. Then and only then did they fight back against the battalions of robots. Do you know what happens afterwards to a Mimiga filled with such rage? It was so terrible. Perhaps they couldn't control themselves. They supposedly made it down to the surface. She doesn't say what happens to the Mimiga that eat the flower. And I'm not sure if they ever specify, but I think... Well, what I assume happens is that they cannibalize each other, maybe? It's kind of left up to interpretation, I think. I don't think they ever tell you exactly what happens, but that's kind of what I like about the game, is that a lot is left up to interpretation, so... You're not necessarily spoon-fed everything, so... There's a hidden wall, you're saying? I'm definitely not gonna find this alone, am I? Let me look this up. Cave story, Curly's secret. Ah. Wait, where is it though? Where am I? Oh shit. I'm so lost. Navigate around to the top right and fall down to the other side of the room. Oh, okay. There we go. We did it. We got Curly's panties. Nice. That's all it is. It doesn't do anything. They have no use. I like how they specify it for this when the lips. Oh, they also say it has no use. Well, that's good. Also, how do I get out of here? Okay. Yeah, I looked it up. They said the map shows where you need to go, which yeah, it does. Maps are cool. I am winning. Oh, does it unlock? Oh, I think in the Switch version, it might unlock the ability to play as Curly, but I don't think you can do that in this version. The Switch version seems cool. Honestly, I might have played it had I not been banned from my Switch. I got banned from online. You wonder why? It's because I hacked the shit out of the thing, and I didn't take the proper precautions, so I got banned like a week ago, which is really unfortunate because I was really looking forward to Splatoon 3. And now that I'm banned, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. I definitely don't want to buy another one, nor do I really have the funds to buy another one. My friend might lend me one. Yeah, there's been bots in the stream a while ago. I'll just ban them after the stream's over. I don't really feel like doing it now. There's a 3DS version with 3D models. Yeah, I don't really like the way the 3DS models look, to be honest. It seems, well, it's been a while since I've seen them, but most people didn't enjoy the way they looked, and I kind of agree. But yeah, you kind of have to use the map here to figure out where you need to go. Like, I don't like the remastered pixel graphics either. I actually think they look kind of terrible. Okay, we'll take the dog. I think they look terrible. It makes, quote, the main character's face look really stupid too. He kind of looks like there's nothing up in there, up in his head, even though, I mean, he's a robot. But, you know, at least here he looks cute. He looks respectable. But there he just looks demented. Oh, no. 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 All right. Yeah, that's enough. I never got used to like switching weapons on the fly, to be honest. Like a lot of the times I just go into the menu to switch weapons. Something else I'm really bad about in games is, okay, hold on, there's some lore here. Yeah, we're after the warehouse key with all the red flower seeds, but apparently we don't really talk. Even, I guess we do respond to characters sometimes, but for some reason we don't tell her that we want to destroy it. Although I guess there's really no reason for her to believe us. So we're gonna get one more dog. All the way at the end. I wish you could carry all the dogs at the same time. But no. The Switch version devs must be into the demented face. Yeah, it was really strange. So I read up about this earlier. The Switch version actually released with only the remastered graphics at first. For some reason they thought, yeah, we everybody loves these, right? Nobody wants to play the original graphics, so they didn't include it. I think it took a bunch of people to complain before they actually included it in a patch, which is just, it doesn't make any sense. And you know, Nicalis is the publisher and they decide all these things, and they really don't have a good reputation. Also here, you have to do some precise platforming, which you would just be able to skip with a machine gun otherwise. Yeah, the bot's really kind of going crazy. I've never streamed on YouTube, so I don't know what the moderation tools are like or how to ban it. Let me see if I can real quick. Hide user in this channel? I don't know if that hides it for everyone or just me. But I'll just do that for now. No, I don't think mods are really necessary. Maybe, I mean, someday maybe. But as of now, it's not really a problem. Oh fuck. Okay, that's good if it's hidden for everyone. Now, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so Nicalis is the publisher of the games, and they're really bad with PR, and I think their CEO is he's done some really questionable things in the past. I don't specify what they are because I don't particularly remember, but I did watch a really good video by some guy explaining all of it. The point I'm trying to make is that for a while, I'm about to die. Holy shit, I'm about to die. No, no, no. Oh, hey, hey. The point I'm trying to make is, wow, I really, fuck. We're all the way back here. Nicalis is not really good at PR, and there's been this rumor that's stemmed out for a while, and it's pretty much still ongoing. It's never really been resolved, but it's the rumor of whether Nicalis, the publishers, are paying the original developer of the game royalties for the game, since they have been reselling it after they acquired the license to it. So the story goes that Nicalis fucked over Pixel, the creator, from all his rights to the game, and basically he doesn't get any money from any of the re-releases of the game, like the Switch version, the DS version, all of that. As far as people know, there isn't really any substantial proof to prove that claim, and if anything, it seems like Pixel has a pretty good relationship with Nicalis, so it's not it's a bit unfounded, and I'm not sure how this rumor started, but for some reason there's never been any like direct confirmation of one way or the other, you know? Okay, I don't know if we can get up here from here. Then you would think that, I mean, if it wasn't true, then why wouldn't Nicalis just straight up say it's not true? Well, that's what I'm wondering. But there's no solid proof to prove it. And also, people like to point to Pixel's other game, Kero Blaster, as kind of... Oh, fuck, it's still coming? People like to point to Pixel's other game, Kero Blaster, as proof that Nicalis fucked him out of his money, because that game is about kind of rebelling against like an office. It's an office worker rebelling against his company, although the office worker is a fucking frog. Wait, this part's really stupid. What the hell's going on here? Why are there so many of these? Ah! Isn't this a bit too much? Hey, what's up, Xeno? Isn't this a bit too much? Fuck. But yeah, so actually last time I streamed the game, I said that Nicalis are sleazy scumbags who just stole Pixel's money. It turns out I might be wrong. I might have been wrong the whole time, and Nicalis are actually good guys. So, don't pirate this game. You should probably pay for it. I advocated for piracy last time. I was like, yeah, you guys should pirate this shit because the creator isn't getting money, but that might not be true. So let's put that to the wayside, I guess. Anyway, that's the fifth and final dog. We're gonna have to go through all those birds again, which is really frustrating. Oh, no. Fuck. And for a while, I also thought that getting the machine gun actually locked you out of the true ending, but no, it doesn't. It just, it's just not fun for me, personally. I really need this to level 3 before the boss. Alright, so, oh yeah. So it turns out Balrog fucked her while we were gone, and he gets the warehouse key. Damn it. I need to take a drink. I haven't drank anything this whole time. Yeah, she can wait. So over here. I don't know where the dogs went. They're all gone. They probably ran away again. So the key was stolen and she tells us to stop him even though she didn't trust us earlier. And we get this really special item. So this actually completely restores your life. But yeah, she says it herself just once. Only once throughout the duration of the entire game. So pretty much you want to save that until the final area if you're smart. If you're stupid, you could waste it earlier, but you know, you shouldn't do that. So let's go all the way back. I think I've been playing for about an hour, and the speedrun I've seen of this game finishes it in an hour. It's absurd. And I was thinking it might be possible for me to finish this in like 2 hours, but no. I'm really not on pace for anything like that. It's gonna take me about another 4 hours at this rate to finish the game. And that's hoping that I manage to like beat the final area easily without dying over and over again. Which hopefully won't happen. I'm pretty used to it at this point. Oh crap. Yeah. I wanted to test out streaming for a bit. I was hoping the profile picture would be iconic enough for people to realize, but no, it's not. Apparently. I do like my profile picture a lot. I commissioned it from somebody. Oh, I'm getting fucked. Alright, and the bot won't stop, so I don't know how to stop it, but you know, it's fine. I'll figure it out after the stream is over. Shit. Because I don't see any. No, let me do this now. There's no. Are these like different accounts every time? Because there's no ban button that I'm seeing. There's only a timeout button. So does YouTube not have bans? That's absurd. I don't think that's the case. Oh shit. Almost at 7K subs. Oh really? That's actually kind of impressive. But no, it's okay. The numbers aren't too important. Alright, so we want to save before the boss. Yeah, there is a boss in here. And this is actually, I think it's one of the hardest bosses because its attacks do 10 damage each, I think. Anyway, they harvest the red flowers from here. Are they the demon flowers? Yes, sir. And she asks him if he wants to eat the flowers, which I'm not sure if I'm not sure if they actually do affect humans or not. I don't know if that's supposed to like imply that they do, or if it's just a joke that the characters are making, but yeah, that's also never expanded upon. So they say they sample on a Mimiga, and fuck, it's Toroko. This is just one of the saddest parts in the game. It's gonna happen. So they force her to eat a red flower. It's really sad. Hey, what's up, Dean? But King shows up and he slashes the shit out of him, but it's too late. Holy fuck. I love that portrait. You know, it's impressive that I'm pretty sure the portraits in this remastered version are the same original portraits in the original game. It was all made by one person. It's really cool. Especially Sue's portrait. She looks cute. And he does. Toroko bros, I don't feel so good. So yeah, there's the doctor. The doctor wears glasses. You know, I always thought his portrait was cool, but I never really noticed that he's actually wearing glasses rather than just has. I was kind of imagining he just had completely white eyes for some reason, but no, it's just the cool anime shine on him. So that doesn't work, and it's in vain. And yeah, so we show up after all that happened somehow, and the doctor runs away from us because he knows we're too strong. But yeah, we have to fight Toroko, which is really oh shit! I wasted my missiles. It's really sad. Oh. So yeah, this is it's a hard fight, in my opinion. And I'm about to level down all my weapons. I wouldn't be surprised if I died here, but I'll just be patient. Oh crap! Hey, flowers. There's no need to try and be a hero or a speedrunner. Oh my god. Insane damage. Alright, it's pretty much done. So, yeah, we killed her. And I think this is the only fight that you don't have the like victory chime at the end, which is it's kind of funny but also sad at the same time. So we talked to King. He asks us to avenge him. Quote, solos Toroko. Yeah, easily. King dies. So it's all really tragic. Wait, what is that, Pepe? Is that a default emote on... Is that a default emote on YouTube? No, it's better Twitch TV. Wait, there's no way Pepe is a default emote on YouTube. What the hell are they thinking? And we get King's soul. It's called King's soul. Oh wait, it's not. It's called Blade. Blade D. Wait, I was wrong. I thought it was called King Soul. But anyway, it contains the spirit of King, so it's all right. I got an extension. Ah, shit. Yeah, I guess I do. That would have been hilarious. That would have been fucked if YouTube had Pepe as a default thing. But anyway, everybody dies, and we get the sword, which is cool though. And then the Kool-Aid guy shows up again. Oh fuck. And they mention another robot, which is Curly. So they send us to the labyrinth, which is basically hell. I need to drink some water, hold on, so I don't fucking dehydrate myself. That was good. Worst part of the game. To be honest, I think last time I streamed this, people mentioned this being the worst part as well, but I don't think I had that much negative to say about this, because at least this is the first area of the game where you don't have to backtrack, isn't it? But yeah, so the oh shit. If you had the machine gun coming into this area, it meant that you couldn't sorry, if you had the machine gun in this area, it means that you could have just like machine gunned your way all the way up without doing any platforming, which is awesome, but I chose to not take that. So the sword is actually a really cool weapon. It's one of the best in the game. And I only learned this after streaming the game last time, because I always thought it was a bad weapon, but somebody told me that the sword actually gets worse at level 3. The DPS becomes lower. And I didn't realize that because I played the game with like a stupid 12-year-old brain that didn't really comprehend nuances like that. But you know, when you think about it, yeah, because the level 3 of the sword... Okay. The level 3 of the sword has like some end lag on it where you can't actually toss the weapon again after attacking with it. Whereas the level 1 and 2 of the sword explode immediately as soon as they hit an enemy. So if you're right next to an enemy, if you spam the button, it's over for them. Also, worst part is the desert. I don't know if that's supposed to be an insult or not. But yeah, I hope that death doesn't happen again. Yeah, this part is tough, especially the boss that comes in later. I forget the name of it. It's like something like Machine X. Oh, no. Something like that. Wait, I need to reset this. But it's not too bad if you know that the sword is OP, I think. Let's jump early. Okay. The sword kind of makes quick work of it. All right, we're done with this. Thank God. And all the robots are free. Like they actually leave, which I think is a cool touch. Wait, do they? Right, they do, right? Oh yeah, at least some of them. This one is dead. But actually, I guess, you know, all these robots are the same species as me, right? Not species. We're not like natural, but we all came for the same goal, right? But for some reason I have a different paint job, and it's makes sense because clearly I'm better than all the others. Me and Curly and I. Oh, this music's pretty good. Even in the remastered soundtrack, this is pretty good. Actually, I completely forgot that the last area was using the remastered soundtrack, because it sounded pretty much identical to the original, which is it's always better if it sounds identical. You guys really not gonna jump? Oh, damn it. I'm not gonna level up this weapon at this rate. I just keep getting hit. No, dude. All right, but we have to get it to level 2 before the boss. Yeah, the robot got fucked as soon as you left. Oh shit, you scared the shit out of me. It's some these guys are friendly for some reason. So you can actually trade your Polar Star and your Fireball for a weapon here called the Snake, but I'm not gonna do it. Also, we can't get up here. These guys talk, by the way. And they give some lore. It's not just a paint job. Really? Is it? Oh fuck! I thought I thought these guys were friendly for a second. Damn it! I was like, oh hey guys. I mean, I've played the game before. Like I know what happens, but I didn't realize that they specific. Oh yeah, they do. There is something specific. I forgot. Okay, we're at level 2 finally, but I don't want to get too much experience. Yeah, so this is spammable. I think, right, level 2 is spammable too, I think. And it's just stronger than level 1. So we go over here and always want to try Snake, but I love Spirit. Yeah, Snake. I think Snake used to be speedrun optimal at some point, but then they figured out the machine gun was better. So it's Snake just kind of gets sidelined. So there's these characters were always weird to me. They don't show up anywhere else in the game, I think. I won't take your money. And Curly's here. Snake? No, not from Metal Gear. So, yeah, she's sad because she couldn't protect the Mimiga. But, we'll help. Also, she's sick, I think, if we talk to this woman over here. If you want to save her, it's best you do whatever the doctor says. I don't know what's wrong with her, but we need some medicine for a robot, which is really weird. But yeah, I'll listen to what the doctor says. Oh shit, I don't want to get too much experience, like I said. So that's just a hazard at this point. I don't think you can get to that platform over there unless you have the machine gun, or you come to this place later when you have the ability to like fly higher. So there is a jump scare boss in here. Oh shit, my machine gun's only at level 2. Let's see if Blade can kill this guy. Oh, we can damage boost early? Oh shh. Okay, this is it's not too bad. But I can't seem to avoid any of the projectiles. Oh, you still have a hurt box. Okay. I'm not gonna bother damage boosting anyway, so actually let's try. Oh, I'm not gonna try again. I think there is just a missile upgrade there, a missile capacity upgrade, so it's fine. So this is required to get the good ending. I think if you just choose to ignore Curly, then you don't get the good ending here. Which I don't know why you would, unless you're a freak with no empathy. You definitely have to help her out. Or unless you're, I mean, you know, it's not real, but somehow you feel something for a fictional character. Actually, at this rate, I might level down to level 1. I do need some experience. So this part sucks. It's not too hard, but you know, you can see how tight it kind of is. What's this part? Look at that. I'm just afraid to go. Wait, there's a... Yeah, that's fine. Oh, yeah, in this part... Wait, no. Oh, the boss is here already. Yeah, so that's not too bad at all, but for some reason I used to have problems with it. I guess if you go into it a bit nervous, then you might fuck up. Anyway, I want to try and get rid of all these enemies before starting the boss, because they're kind of in the way. And this yeah, this is the boss, by the way. It activates in a second. I'm losing all my health already. Okay, this is fine. So isn't always an active hurt box for this boss. You kind of have to wait for it at some point. It comes up occasionally, but I won't be able to one cycle this apparently. No, I'm not good enough. The speedrun I saw was able to one cycle it. I don't know how they do it. It might just be a mashing speed thing, but yeah, there we go. That's all done. So now we can finally start dealing damage to the real body. It's pretty easy. I don't know why I had so much trouble with this before. I think last time I streamed this, I died here. Oh, okay, that's why. Because you take 10 damage from the wheels. Oh, when I leveled down, it's not good. Yeah, okay, so I understand why I died now. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, well, I mean, I feel like this is gonna be some pseudo analysis, but yeah, I mean, humans are attracted to stories for some reason. We've had stories for as long as we've existed, I believe. So you know, we're always emotionally like affected by stories, unless well, again, unless you're a freak somehow. But I don't know, they just have a way to affect us. So that was Professor Booster there, by the way. If you missed it, if you blinked and missed it, you assume he got teleported here by Misery as well. If you want the true ending of the game, you have to ignore him, which is completely nonsensical, but oh. Well, I fucked up the true ending, so I have to go back. Can I reach this? I need this health over here. Okay, yeah, I'm It's funny that, so this is like one of the games that came out in the age where it's not obvious how to get like the true endings for the game. It's a bunch of like nonsensical shit. Like obviously, why would you ignore the old man that just got thrown down here? It just doesn't make sense, but that's what you need to do. And okay, this is embarrassing at this point, really. Alright, there we go. We're gonna have a boss fight here, and I have no health, so I don't know how we're gonna do this. So Curly gets here somehow. Oh wait, maybe healing Curly earlier was actually mandatory and it wasn't optional. But anyway, yeah, Curly's here. Rumor has it. Nice reference. So we try to move the boulder together, cause yeah, power of friendship, but no, it doesn't work. It's not real life. But yeah, Balrog shows up, and Curly is just fucking stupid. She's just downright dumb. She doesn't understand that these people are villains. So she just kind of coerces him into helping us. And then we actually have to fight him. Oh no, my god! Oh, he shoots rock. This is bad. I don't have anything with high DPS at this point. Oh shit! Okay, it's done, it's done. So because we beat him, he helps us. I mean, he's stuck down here with us as well anyway. I mean, Misery teleported him here, so you know, it's really in his best interest to help us. Does he say yeah? Oh yeah, or huzzah? He says oh yeah here. I think he only says huzzah in the original fan translation, which is probably, I mean, there's actually no really accurate translation because I looked up the Japanese. He might actually be one of the good guys. I looked up the Japanese and he says, oh, missiles are powered up. He says Doria, which is like a JoJo thing, like Josuke when he uses Crazy Diamond. But, yeah, you can't translate that. Although, to be fair, oh, this music's great. To be fair, they could have just kept it as is, right? They didn't need to. Oh, it's at level 1? Did the experience get reset because it evolved, or did I lose all that? Anyway, yeah, it would have been fine if they just kept it as Doria, but yeah, they decided Western audiences wouldn't understand. Actually, I made that up. I don't know if they actually said that, but you know, they probably did in an office somewhere. Okay, this part sucks. Well, not sucks in that it's not fun, but I would really like to level up my everything. I want everything to be at max level, and it's not. Oh my... Okay, this is a waste. There must be a better place to level up. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Wait, I'm actually just gonna die. Let's go back. I do love this part too, but for some reason I'm being terrible at it. Hold on. Okay, pause the music. Wait, there's no health. Oh fuck. There's no health recovery area. Yeah, I like... Shit, I like any section where you get to team up with Curly, which is not many, but all these parts are great. Well, that's a big one. That's a big one. Hold on. That didn't even level it up. Look, these guys are scaring the shit out of me. I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't be this afraid, but I am. Oh, they dropped so much experience, though. Okay, I'm gonna stop playing. Oh, okay. I'm gonna stop playing around, okay? Let's just get through this quick and not really care. Oh, shit. Wait a second. This is hard. I don't remember this being this hard. What the hell happened? Okay. Can I grind out any experience from here? It seems a bit necessary. No, I don't think I can. Okay. I wish Curly would come up here and help me. Oh shit. What is the best way to get rid of these guys? They're just there. Like Curly can deal with them. I don't recall what they did in the speedrun in this part. But this is embarrassing, honestly, but that works fine. I lost some health, but it's okay. Let's just try and make it to the end here at least. Oh shit, I didn't see you. Wait, I didn't see any of these guys. What the hell? Hey, what's up, Nora? So down there, okay, we can't go there. I don't want level 3 on this, but I do want level 3 on the missiles. Because, again, there's a boss coming up. There's really, you kind of, at this point in the game, it's kind of non-stop bosses for a bit. Even though this is a cool kind of intermission, but we'll get right back into it immediately. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, I'm level 3. This is bad. So you see here that, oh, I switched to a different weapon. You see after the attack goes through, King's Soul is actually there that lasts for a bit. Let's get some experience. King's Soul actually stays there for a bit, which means you can't spam the attack over and over again, which is a negative. It's not good. I don't know if the developer, I mean, you know, the developers probably wasn't really considering that. All right, now what? Oh, Curly, what's up? They probably weren't considering that when figuring out the balancing of the game. I mean, they probably didn't care much for balancing. It's a single player game. It doesn't matter all that much, but it is kind of an interesting tidbit of the game that I didn't realize. Okay, let's not die. Oh, there's a teleporter here. Does this work? Oh, it does. So it takes us back, but we don't want to go back because if we fall down there, it's impossible to get back up at the moment. And I don't really get why that's there. Is there anything to backtrack and get at this point? Not really. Oh, wow. Oh! Hey, you guys gotta stop. Alright. As long as I get... If I can get this to level 2, it'll be pretty useful. At least. But it's not happening. Oh, okay. Cool. And we're empty. Well, we're at the end, so it's fine. Yeah, if you go jetpack... Oh, the booster, that's right. Yeah, that would make sense. But at the same time, if you took the booster, you'd also probably have the level 3 machine gun. Anyway, we're here. Still in the labyrinth apparently, but it's a place that looks different. So this is actually my favorite part of the game coming up. So I can actually spend some time talking about the game now that I'm not in dire straits. This part's awesome, and it's definitely the highlight of the game for me. So we gotta open up all these doors one by one, and it's really menacing, and it kind of just makes you wonder what's coming up next. You can actually keep going, but for some reason, what's up with Curly here? She's really stuck on this blast door only opening halfway. I don't really know why she has such a problem with it, but we just let it go. It doesn't really make sense. I don't really get what her issue with that was, but yeah, we have to open this one too. So we have to use that monitor at the bottom. And yeah, don't worry, I won't forget about the tow rope. By the way, there's no healing in all these areas, right? Yeah, there's no HP healing, so I'm kind of in a really bad position. How do we open this again? Wait a second. How do you open that? Is it because I left the room? Oh no, oh, you just have to press that a second time, which is weird. So there we go. And this kind of gets you thinking about drowning over here because you can't last for very long. Wait, there's seriously no HP here. I think I might die. I have no missile levels either. This just sucks. The best strategy for this boss is sword and missiles, but yeah, it's a bit difficult. So if you want to get the true ending, you have to grab this item that's hidden over here. It's a tow rope. And this is another one of those things that's just, it's completely, I mean, there's really not much of a way that a player would have known about any of this without looking for guides online. And you know, some little things here and there you might notice, but to add all of them together and get the true ending, that actually takes a lot of work. Plus the next part coming up is really, you really need to like know what you're doing. So there's another robot from the surface just like us. They talk about it at the end of the game. Huh, I didn't know that. I wasn't sure. I'm not sure if when I played the game originally, I'm not sure if I actually looked into like a guide or if I kept playing it over and over myself. I don't remember. I think I did half and half. But anyway, we're wondering why all these robots are destroyed. And that is one of the coolest portraits in the game. It looks it's so out of place. So they're warning us about something, and the door closes. And this is the best song of the game. So here's the boss. It's the island core. And I can't reach you, can I? Not with the sword. Huh. This is pretty bad. And I have no missile ammo. Huh. So now what? Is Curly gonna have to do all of it? I'm not really sure what the strategy is here besides just spamming the Polar Star, which is about to level down. Oh shit, yeah, that's right, you get pushed back as well. Yo, thanks for stopping by, Kaylin. Hope you have a good day. Let's try and do this first try. I really don't wanna do this again. Yeah, the way it's looking right now, it's a bit fucked. Oh, he gets closer at least, so you can use the sword at this point, but let's switch. Oh, he's too far now. Okay. And now I'm just screwed. I have 3 HP. Oh fuck. Alright, let's rethink my strategy. Oh, I have to do— oh, I didn't save. It's a good thing I didn't choose hard mode, otherwise I just would not have been able to beat this. Let's help Curly out here. I could go back and try and level up my missiles and recharge them or something, but that also sounds like a hassle. I think Polar Star and Sword are enough. As long as I'm able to think properly at least, but it doesn't come to me too easily. And you know what, let's save right here in case I do die again, so I don't have to go through the sequence. It's actually really strange that they don't give you an HP or just a refill there. I guess it makes sense thematically, but at the same time, thematically and also, you know, story-wise, because why would there be a healing area this deep into the labyrinth? But at the same time, none of the other healing stuff kind of really makes sense in the story. And I guess they just expect you to kind of grind in the area to the left, which I might do if I lose this time. But it just, it sounds like a pain. I guess this is the padding that they put in this area. Oh, this is already bad. That's the padding that— wait, can you walk? No, you can't, but the experience stays there for some reason. I'm almost dead. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go and grind. Yeah, let's do that. Wow, this sucks. Last time I played this, I think I beat it. No, maybe I didn't beat it first try, but it was pretty early. Uh-oh. And this time Curly's not here to help me out. So I want to level up the missiles. And I need all this HP before it despawns. Oh, fuck. It's mostly gone. This isn't too bad. I'm missing all the health though. Oh, whoa, why am I missing all the health? Okay. I'll go back and forth one more time and that should be enough. I sort of have a lot more respect for speedrunners now. Like, how do they do it? I'm losing HP, but it's not really too big of a deal. But yeah, the missile actually takes way too much experience to level up, so I'm not sure if this is really viable. I'll try this. At least I have more HP now. Polar Star is a max. Sword is at level 2, almost level 3, which is really good. I'll try that. It's all unlocked, right? Yeah, I saved. And actually, I can't tell if the dialogue actually scrolled by a lot faster because I already did this part, or if it was always like that. If it does scroll faster because you're replaying, that's actually a small feature that I'm really thankful for. Not the tow rope dialogue though, but this over here, yeah, it's instantaneous. And I'm not sure if it was like that before. Okay. Okay, don't level down. Oh, these guys are in the way. Okay, hold on. Okay, so that did quite a bit of damage. A good amount. Oh wow, that was close. And we're empty. Curly put in some work though. Problem is all the experience just drops far away, far enough that I can't pick it up. But you can position yourself better. And make sure you don't have to drown too. Oh, he's closer now. Okay, so when he's close, at least like that, I can start using the sword. Sort of, if I manage to make it there. Yeah, damage isn't really an issue. Well, I mean, taking damage, it's more, can I even reach the boss? Shit, I leveled up! Okay, that's good, that's good. I need the water to go down so I can jump across, but they're not giving me a chance. Okay, this might be it. No. Yeah, I don't think I can jump across with the water down because it's just it lowers your jump height too much to the point where you can't make it. Okay, here we go. Thank God. You did it? But she's kind of confused as to whether we did it or not. And I really like that portrait of Misery, so finally did it. That's the witch that zapped me. Curly's stupid. I just don't get it. I don't get why they made her like this. It doesn't make sense that she's just so brain dead. Even though this thing is. So it turns out this is, I don't know if she explains. Oh yeah, it's the heart of the island. It's the island's core. Which is really, she says it's such a bad thing, but you know, I'm not really sure if the island falling. Also, is that the first mention of the island actually being a floating island? I'm not sure if it is or if Jenka mentioned it, but anyway, they teleport everything away with all her power, which is very cool. So that's my favorite sequence of the game, at least if you do it easily. Anyway, Curly's there. But we're drowning, and this is it's a forced death. What do they call it in games when you're forced into a sequence where you lose? I don't know. Oh yeah, and then they have some weird they have some Nier like text over here where there's no gameplay, it's just text, even though this came before Nier. Did you know the woman named Jenka had a younger brother? His name was Balos. And he had mystical powers, apparently. That really doesn't make any sense to the player until you're done with the game, which is, or probably on a second playthrough, because you won't remember that until you're done. Anyway, we wake up and it turns out Curly actually gave us her little bubble here. Meanwhile, she's dead. And if you didn't pick up the tow rope, you would not have been able to save her, and you'd have to leave her there to die. It's really fucked up that they do that. But yeah, we managed to take her with us. I really wish I remembered my first playthrough of the game, because I can't I can't imagine what I must have thought just leaving Curly behind. Like, I probably thought she was just you know, because I mean you forcibly drowned earlier, so I probably thought, you know, this is just another forced sequence where she dies but she'll come back to life real soon, right? But I mean, she doesn't. She's dead. There's no point in leveling up the Polar Star, really, because we're about to replace it really soon. And there's a cool speedrun tactic you can do to get down there through the water currents, but I'm not sure what it. Oh wait, never mind. You need the machine gun to do it. Instead, we have to take the long path. Uh-oh. And yeah, it's cool. So what's interesting about the sword as well, that being level 3 actually makes it weaker, is that there is actually another weapon in the game called the Nemesis that specifically the gimmick is that as soon as you pick up one piece of experience, it levels up to level 2 and then to level 3, and they're much weaker at level 2 and 3. That's the gimmick. It's supposed to be weaker, but it's funny that King's Sword basically is the exact same thing, seemingly unintentionally. Oh yeah, you have to make a maneuver there to make sure you don't get stuck. Then this part is a bit difficult sometimes. Sometimes you can get lucky and make it out first try, but yeah, you gotta do that. And you have to jump over here. If you miss this jump, then you fucked up the true ending. So this is again another part where it's really hard to tell what the hell are you supposed to do for the true ending here. You wouldn't even think about this, so you have to sleep here with an unconscious Curly. You put her down and she's still alive even though she's a robot. Doesn't make sense. So the PC, so actually they give you plenty of hints here. Honestly, it's not as vague as I'm making it out to be, but still, for 12-year-old me, I probably just didn't know what the hell I was doing. So they tell you there's a notebook here. It tells you how to stop a robot from short-circuiting if it goes in the water, which is weird that this would be here. Not weird, because I mean, this place is the waterway, but I'm not sure who wrote it. I don't think they say. So we have to drain her. And if you're a Blade fan, then you're going to be very familiar with that. We drain the water from Curly, but it's a multi-step process. She kind of wakes up a bit. And all she cares about is that we're safe, which makes her perfect waifu material, but, you know, she's not real, so... She gave us her air tank to survive, but yeah. Pretty... Oh... You can do it, but yeah, don't. So actually, we have to do a bit more. Well, we can't just leave her there. No, you actually have to take her with you, which, I mean, seems wrong to me, right? It's not obvious that you should take her with you because, I mean, she died because she was in the water, and we're gonna put her back in the water. So, you know, to a reasonable person, I figure that you would just leave her there, especially because the question they ask isn't, do you want to take her? They ask, do you want to leave her? And the default option is yes, which makes you think, You should probably leave her, right? But no, you shouldn't, which is always confused me. But you know, I'm sure it's supposed to be confusing on purpose. You can have as much copium you need to make her your waifu. Here's another boss. It's a fish. Oh, I fucked it up. So speedrunners can finish that boss that just in that instant there, because they're gods among men. Not really, but it's not difficult, especially if you have King Sword at level 2. Yeah, and he's dead. I think that's a really cool fight. It reminds me of a fight from Kirby's Dream Land. No, actually, I think it is from Kirby's Dream Land 3, but it's also in Kirby 64. But you know, these games. Wait, no, I was gonna say this game came out before it. No, it didn't. This game came out in 2004. So this fish is here from the start of the game. Oh yeah, we're back in the Mimiga village, and the music is nowhere near as upbeat as it used to be because, as we're gonna find out, everyone's gone. They got abducted by the doctor. Well, I'm glad the fish is still there, so let's save. Anyway, at this point, what you're supposed to do... Well, actually, we're gonna do exactly what we're supposed to do because I don't have much of an option here. We go back to the teleporter, and Professor Booster comes out. He didn't break his back from that fall. Oh yeah, if you talked to him earlier when he fell, he would have died. So you not helping him lets him survive. He says that the doctor found all the red flowers and we're fucked, but we're not. There's a good ending to the story. And we get a jetpack. If you see Sue one last time, please take her and escape from the island. She's Dr. Sakamoto's daughter. So she's the daughter of the evil doctor, which is it's weird. I don't think there's many like implications of that. Like she doesn't ever really interact with her dad that much. And she didn't really need to be related at all, really. So it's kind of a weird part to me, but I guess it makes you appreciate her more for being so strong that she's turning against her father, I guess. I'm not sure what what the point was supposed to be. So we gotta help her, but we have to equip this now, and it lets us boost, which means we can fly in any direction in the air, and it makes the game so much more fun to play. By the way, if you talked to Booster earlier when he fell down, he would have given you the Booster 1.0, a shittier version, which only lets you go up vertically, not horizontally. So this is just better. It's the only reason a 12-year-old girl would be up here. But I was thinking she could just be related to like the other parts of the family, which I mean, I guess well, she is. I guess there's not really anything to discuss there, but it's weird that she's even. It's weird that it's a family of doctors rather than just like people. And we have to go. We don't actually need to go up here, but if you recall from the start of the game, we actually dropped down here, and this is start of the game. So if we go back here, I'm not sure how long ago I saved, so I'm just gonna save. I think I just did it, but I don't remember. Anyway, the reason we're coming back here is because the sleeping Jit from earlier is now awake. Or I think he will be. Oh, it's also cool that when we go in water, we don't drown anymore. I don't think I pointed that out until now. He's awake. And talk to him. Did you see the gun I made? Oh. You mean the one that we stole? But yeah, he realizes that we have it, and it gets confiscated. But you know, he's actually impressed. He's like, "Wow, well, actually, I don't know why he gets impressed. He just suddenly has a change of heart. See my gun used by you. I'm so incredibly touched. So he loves war. He's a warmonger, and then he decides to upgrade it for us. Well, not upgrade. He says it's incomplete, apparently. Oh shit. That's actually that's a really bad flash. Fuck. Anyway, we get the spur. And really the main benefit to this weapon is that it doesn't gain or lose experience. You know how to use a gun. Yeah. This game is fun. Even if even if you're watching the whole game now, I would recommend people to play it. So the thing, like I said, this doesn't lose or gain experience. Instead, its level 1 version is just like Polar Star level 3. If you hold down the button, you charge up higher levels, which have stronger shots. The max shot is... Let me turn the volume up a bit, because the sound effects are really cool. Well, it's still a bit hard to hear, but you know, it's pretty cool, to me at least. And I love how they put a bunch of enemies here in a row for you to try out your new... Oh, I wish I could aim, but they put a bunch of enemies here so you can try out your cool new charge attack. Or maybe not the charge, but specifically just how powerful it is. Yeah, you guys are actually a bit hard to hit. Also, I suppose this is it's more than halfway into the game at this point. There's not much left. I saw your 4chan video. Thanks for watching. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So at this point, I'm not sure how much there is left. Oh, that's really satisfying, this part over here. I always I always forget how long the game takes at this point, because there are a few things that are kind of out of the way. And there is another area that has you walk back and forth a lot, and I always forget how much back and forth there is. But anyway, right now, what we need to do is we have to go back to the original area. I think. What does Professor Booster tell us? Take Sue with you. Okay, but where is she? I think we need to go back to the egg corridor. Or we could go back to the labyrinth and pick up that chest that we couldn't get before now that we have the booster, but it's not worth it. It's an extra missile, a few extra missiles, and it's not necessary. We cannot stop winning. I love those comments. So I think we have to go to the egg corridor. And it's completely fucked. This robot's still here though. What the heck is going on? So all those eggs that had dragons in them, they hatched. But all the dragons are dead. That one even has blood on it. Which is weird. Oh, they have a lot of blood. I don't think you've really ever seen blood in this game until now. Oh, they all have blood, even the living ones. I don't remember that. Anyway, yeah, doing this part without the spur would be really shit. So I'm glad we have it. I'm not sure what's here. Oh, more missiles. Oh, it's a dead end. Is there really nothing here? Yeah, there's nothing. You could get the worst ending almost immediately now. Yeah, it's very close. And I would do it, but I'm not sure if it erases your save file. I don't think it does. But I'm just not gonna do just in case, but I'll explain what happens. Anyway, Cthulhu's house is fucked up now, which is a shame. Yeah, okay. That's scary. That's a one-hit KO, but I think Spur kills it. Oh yeah, it does. Oh, I can get it? Okay, I'll try. Well, it's not a try. It's not difficult. It's just a yes or no question that ends the game. So this thing, it's a time bomb, and you may as well just get off screen because it pretty much one-hit KOs you if it explodes. And it has a lot of HP. So we're not going to deal with it. Oh shit. I think that's also a one-hit KO. And there's a hole in the ground here. So this area has a boss. It's an optional boss. You can actually just skip it entirely, but this increases your max missiles, I think. So I'll take that, yeah, and then you fight a boss because of it. Otherwise, you could have just skipped it. But you know, it's not difficult. It's fun. You can only hit the dragons when their mouths are open. Oh shit, they do 10 damage. Well, it's still not difficult anyway. And those were the sisters. You know, I think what was I trying to say? I completely forgot. Fuck, I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's fine. So Dean, do you remember if there's a boss rush mode in this game? Or is it only on the later versions, like the Switch version? Anyway, this door is actually open. And the egg that we wanted to use, it's fucking gone. Not in the original, but this is Cave Story Plus, so it's probably on this one. Who's over there? So it turns out it's just Kazuma. He's actually here. And I'm actually not sure how he's here, to be honest. I suppose after we left for the desert zone, he actually just went straight to Egg Corridor, so Misery didn't teleport him. But you know, it's weird because, well, I shouldn't think about it too hard. Oh, he explains. Yeah, we sped up preparations. Well, he doesn't say how he escaped, but okay. So he says the doctor has a demon crown, which I think might be the first time they mentioned that. So it's what is allegedly controlling him into turning into a villain, but you know, he was, I don't think so. No, the demon crown gave him powers, but he went for the demon crown to begin with. So he's a villain through and through. There's no like holding back there. And he says we need the flying dragon. Want to escape with me? So this is how you can get the bad ending. It actually doesn't matter what you say here. You can say yes for now, but it doesn't lock you in immediately. Also, by the way, is the save room open? Because I think I'm gonna end it here for now after I just show off the bad ending, because I do have someplace I need to be. So if we go over here, oh, this music's great, but it's remastered. But yeah, so it's a, for some reason this dragon is the only one that came out normal, and it's not fucked up looking, which is good because we're gonna ride it. I did save, didn't I? I must have. Anyway, get on. Yep. So we get on, and well, it's over. We beat the game, but we left everybody to die. That was how you and Cosmo safely escaped from the island. Soon after, the Doctor would use the island as his flying fortress and strike at the surface. Were the countries of the surface able to withstand the Doctor's relentless attacks? Oh, they don't even let you know. It doesn't really matter. Okay. We live a humble life. So that's the bad ending. We just run away like cowards. And so it's really not an ending at all. It's more of a, it's not really a joke because it's not funny, it's just sad. But it's a thing that happens. And this music's odd. I haven't heard this before, at least not the remastered version. So does the screen disappear? I don't think it does. Oh wait, the music's ending, so it might. Oh, it's not. Yeah, it's not ending. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna do for today. I'll try and stream again tomorrow, though I'm not sure, but I'll try and stream the game pretty soon. No, the game didn't crash. I think they just punish you by putting you on the screen. Although escape, yeah, you can quit to the main menu anyway. Yeah, I'll continue the game in a future stream, and I'll finish it then. But I'll be done for now. I have some place to go, so thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you next time.